Sport and fitness has a huge role to play in here in Leicester, what with the Leicester City Football Club regularly bringing in scores of their own fans from inside and outside the city. And the Leicester Tigers are also bringing a large following of their own fans. But sport is not just limited to the large clubs here in Leicester. The community has its own important role to play in the story of the city's sports background. A role that is supported by the Square Mile project. But famous sporting teams and their grounds are not the only place for the public to find sport in Leicester. Thanks to the Square Mile project's community sports programme, the people themselves are able to get involved in a variety of different schemes to benefit both themselves and their community. But first, let's look at how the community themselves are taking the initiative and bringing physical activity to the public, such as here at the Leicester Outdoor Pursuit Centre, located on Loughborough Road. We spoke to Centre Manager Ed Simpson to learn a little more.
We've been here for over 40 years and as Leicester Outdoor Pursuit Centre, a registered charity since 1997. We provide adventurous activities for the community of the city and county and use those activities primarily as a vehicle for personal development. So we work mainly with young people from local schools and youth groups. We take them kayaking on the river, we take them on a high ropes course, we do archery, air rifle activities, team building challenges and a wide variety of other activities, all the while using those to develop self-confidence, self-esteem, independence, resilience, teamwork, communication. We've done a number of programmes looking at community cohesion where we take different communities from around the city, we engage them in our various activities and by doing that break down the barriers and allow them to work on an equal footing, developing teamwork and communication. We're of course providing opportunities for healthy living, taking part in our activities of climbing or canoeing for example, give all participants the opportunity to get outdoors in the natural environment, enjoy themselves and participate in physical activity. Development in terms of different activities to offer, working with as broad a range of groups as possible and hopefully if we're successful with some funding applications that we'll be putting in over the next couple of years, we'd like to put a new premises and a new building in to see us into the next 40 years.
The positive effect that the centre is having on the community is plain to see, and the level of enthusiasm from the instructors is inspiring. John Luke, an instructor at the centre, told us how he became involved here.
As a young boy I did a lot of scout activities with the scouts there, things like this, canoeing and climbing, outdoor adventurous stuff, and then when I left school after my A-levels I did like an apprenticeship, got qualifications and training whilst I worked with groups. As a group leader helping young children to get involved in sports and then moved on to doing coaching with canoeing and stuff here.
The Leicester Outdoor Pursuit Centre is an incredible example of the long-lived presence of the community sports in Leicester. The Square Mile project has also paved the way for the community themselves to positively influence their surroundings. Even individuals can make an important difference to the local area, people such as Deepak Palmer.
I work for a daycare centre within the Square Mile project. And at a ward meeting, that is the Foss ward, I met some councillors who were involved very closely with the Square Mile project, who are doing the same sort of similar work with elderly people that I have been doing for the past 7 years.
As part of the community sports coaching scheme, Leicester City Council have partnered up with the Square Mile project to help establish a wealth of qualified quality coaches within the area. Deepak himself is taking part in this course.
It's expanded my knowledge to different age groups, right from 14, 16 to young adults to middle age to elderly people. So it has helped me a lot to understand how to promote exercises at different ages.
Even though he's taken the project's coaching course at the Braunston Leisure Centre, which is owned by the City Council, Deepak's work doesn't stop there. In fact, he is a man with passion for keeping fit and active, managing his own fitness regime at the APCAR Centre on Poole Road. The APCAR Centre is run almost solely by Deepak himself, who takes the role of manager, van driver, instructor and cleaner. Unlike other gyms, the APCAR Centre caters exclusively to the elderly community, who would otherwise not be given the extra support that they would like. Thanks to Deepak and the work he does here at the centre, There is an opportunity for people to get involved in exercise and fitness, regardless of age, in a safe and welcoming environment.
This project is called Women's Wellbeing Project. It's been going on for the past 7 years, but the funding from the council, the Square Mile, from different sources, has recently started because the group is struggling, and so is the daycare centre. Some of the Square Mile project staff introduced themselves, and I called them over here to see the kind of, for them to see the kind of work that's being carried out. And there is a lot of common background. They want to enhance, to uplift the lives of elderly people in this area. A lot of community work. I do community work. I'm involved with the community day in, day out.
At 58 years old, Deepak could be looking forward to his own retirement within the next few years, but instead he continues his work for the community undeterred. To him, it seems age is just a number and shouldn't be a limitation. If people can keep active now, then they'll be healthier and happier in the long run.
There are some members here whose diabetic level's very high, cholesterol, high blood pressure. Once upon a time when this group came in, they had all these different kinds of diseases and different difficulties in their lives. But today, with a lot of promotion of independence, assertiveness, confidence building, they've come to a stage where they are able to do what they can do at the moment. The slower it is, the better it is. I find elderly are marginalised in these areas. Now, how many gyms in Leicestershire or Leicester in this area actually have a session for the elderly? None. They're sitting down in front of a television, 12 o'clock, Meals on Wheels, go to sleep, doze off, 4 o'clock, cup of tea, in the evening, watch television, boom, going to sleep. They've done nothing. They can come out of their bubble, go into the community, go into the public, and actually enhance their life. We all know the oldest saying, prevention is better than cure. So let us start preventing. Exercise, good living does not have any side effects. Medicine has side effects.
What Deepak does here at the centre undoubtedly showcases determination to improve the lives of the community. And no one makes the benefits of his work clearer than the people of the community themselves.
We are doing, what we haven't done in our young life. We are doing that kind of music, and we are dancing on the music which we haven't done before. And we are enjoying it very much. Every week we look forward to come here to do this. As you can see what we are doing. They are all very happy.
And the APCAR Centre is only the beginning. Deepak is incredibly ambitious and hopes to one day extend his exercise routine to the wider community of all nationalities and backgrounds. Thanks to both the Square Mile project and Leicester City Council, his dream is taking further steps towards coming true. If one man is having such a positive effect on so many others in the community, just think of the effects would be if even more people got involved with the project. The community could be benefited not just around the Square Mile, but maybe even the whole of Leicester. The Square Mile Community Project is certainly an ambitious one, which will breathe new life into local sport over the coming months. One of the most intrinsic elements of Leicester City's community is sport. Leicester Tigers, Leicester Riders and the Leicester City Football Club draw in people from all communities. In nurturing local sports, we are promoting the coming together of diverse community from an environment in which anyone and everyone can get involved. And that is a very positive thing indeed.